You issued a press release. You said, we're going to start borrowing more short-term debt than we normally would. You're costing the taxpayers billions. Why are you doing that?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a heated exchange that unfolded during a Senate Appropriations Committee hearing. Senator John Kennedy, known for his sharp wit and no-nonsense style, grilled Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen about what he called the mishandling of taxpayer dollars. This clash centered on the administration's borrowing strategies, decisions that could end up costing taxpayers billions. Senator Kennedy kicked things off by questioning Secretary Yellen's handling of the national debt. He wasted no time getting to the heart of the issue, pointing out the federal government's massive deficit and its reliance on borrowing. Kennedy wasn't just worried about borrowing in general, he was specifically concerned about how the government is borrowing. He called out a press release from last November where the Treasury announced it would start borrowing more short-term debt. Yellen tried to explain that while short-term borrowing costs may seem higher now, long-term rates could be more stable and cost-effective over time. But Kennedy wasn't buying it. "Madam Secretary, that's just double talk," he shot back. This exchange wasn't just about interest rates, it's about the broader debate on how best to manage our national debt. With trillions of dollars at stake, it's a debate we can't afford to ignore.
Right now, in our current fiscal year, by our, I mean the federal government, we're running looks like about a $1.1 trillion deficit. Is that correct?
About 1.6, I believe.
1.6 trillion. I'm sorry. It's even worse than I thought. And we're filling the hole by borrowing money. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Now, if you personally were borrowing money, would you rather pay 5.4% interest or 4.4% interest?
The less the better.
Ma'am?
The less the better.
Okay. Then why aren't you doing that with federal borrowing?
Well, in federal borrowing, our objective is to issue at least cost over time and not to try to time the market.
Yeah, but you are timing the market. You issued a press release back in November that you were going to try to time the market. I mean, right now, you can issue 3-month treasuries. These are yesterday's yields at roughly 5.4%.
Yes.
But you could issue a 10-year treasury note for 4.4% and save. Let me finish and save the taxpayer a lot of money. And then last November, you issued a press release. You said, we're going to start borrowing more short-term debt than we normally would. At the beginning of 2023, our short-term debt was about 15%. And last November, you said, we're going to increase that. And now it's about 22, 23%.
Correct.
You're costing the taxpayers billions. Why are you doing that?
So,
What do you think? Was Kennedy right to call out Yellen's strategy, or is the Treasury Department making a smart long-term play? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button for more in-depth looks at the biggest political and economic issues shaping our world today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.